Hi guys, it's me, Arlene, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. So today's fragrance review is Scandal à Paris or Scandal à Paris, however you want to say it. I'm probably not saying it right for sure, but anyways, this is newest flanker from the very popular Scandal line from the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier. First there was the original Scandal, of course, and then there was Scandal by Night, which is one that I really enjoyed. And now Scandal à Paris. So this only has 3 notes listed in Fragrantica. In the top there's pear, in the mid there's jasmine, and in the base there's honey. But when I've been testing this for like 3 weeks or so. I've gone through a few samples and I have like extras here that I'm still wearing. And every single time I'm like, where is the pear? Where is the jasmine? Where is the honey? To me, they might be in there. They are in there, but they're not really obvious. And when I smell it blind, I don't get any of those. So maybe my nose is broken. I don't know. What I get though in the opening, I just sprayed it on my skin here. In the opening, I get a very airy, musky, sweet, strawberry fruitiness. Emphasis on the musky part, because on my skin, it's very musky. And with the strawberry, it's kind of like if you had a bowl of fruits, and in that bowl, it's mostly strawberries, and then in the background, there's like a smaller amount of like assorted fruits. So that's what I get in the opening of this fragrance. It's quite nice. The opening is the best part of this fragrance for sure, but it's very familiar. And what I mean by that is that when you smell the opening of this fragrance, there is an immediate resemblance to Scandal by Night. Again, my favorite of this line. So, of course, it's not the exact same thing, but this version, Scandal à Paris, only in the opening, is less intense, less bold, less creamy, less gourmandy, less strong, and basically a lesser version a lesser version of Scandal by Night. In this version, Scandal à Paris, there's also not that coconut creaminess that I got in the Scandal by Night. And this version is just more fresh and more lighter and more brighter. So, as this fragrance dries down on my skin, unfortunately, on my skin, this fragrance literally falls apart. It enters this awkward phase of a grainy, like sandpapery, grainy fruit texture, and then you mix that with a screechy, chemically, synthetic-y smelling musk. And that's what it is. It's not juicy. It's not, like, I don't get the jasmine that's listed in the notes. I don't get the honey either. Like, there's no feeling of like honey, it's like a very like thick substance, thick liquid that when you wear it, you can smell it. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. But I get this idea of something being very like a slow moving liquid, very smooth and warm and sweet. For me, no, not at all. It's basically, in like the most simplest way I can explain it, in the mid is just a very familiar, screechy, fruity musk that on my skin, unfortunately, does not work at all. So as this fragrance dries down further in the dry down, it pretty much stays that way, stays in that awkward phase. So it's like that chemically musk that just smells awful on me, mixed with a not so sweet fruitiness, and then just like the slightest hint of a floral scent. Not very noticeable, but it's there though. So basically, in a nutshell, you guys, I would say that this is a very unnecessary and redundant release. I feel like the company just basically needed to release something for the summer, whether it's good or bad. Just stick it in that nice bottle, throw that hefty price tag on it, and it will sell because it's Scandal. And people like the bottle, and people like to collect bottles, and it's pretty to look at. I get it. But just for the smell itself, I personally would skip this one. If I want to smell like Scandal, I think that I'd take Scandal by Night and then just go easier on the trigger. And that's basically what I do. And it would do the same thing, but just lighter and better. So yeah, you guys, that was my review on Scandal of Paris. Just my personal opinion. I'm curious if you guys have tried this and what you think of it. It's definitely one to test anyway if you're already a fan of the Scandal line. It doesn't hurt to test it, but in my opinion, I think the other ones are better, and in particular, Scandal by Night. If I had to choose, it would be that one by far, like miles and miles. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back with more videos soon. Take care. Bye-bye.